fun of this.
It's obvious. We don't know.
It's okay. That's the fun of this.
You know what I was thinking about? I've never really been a guest on a show before.
Me neither.
It makes me think about the time at Ciarama, I got chosen to feed the dolphins. Do you remember Ciarama?
Yes.
Yes.
Are we fixing? Let us know. You're gonna let us know before you start push the go button, huh? Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I was like, he wouldn't be that mean. I don't know.
Hey, I don't know. He probably owes me for a couple of things.
He don't owe me.
Do y'all have a book club here? I said, do y'all
No, my wife,
Is she an avid reader?
she's an avid
Okay, 'cause I am too, and so I'm like,
Okay, it's 10.
Are you nervous? I gotta get my coffee.
Lord be with us. Help us. Let us flow.
Let us not be a one-hit wonder.
would you say let's blow?
I said, let us flow.
My brain just shuts down.
Well, that's why I almost wish that screen wasn't there, because then we could just talk to each other.
Well, it's like we're gonna look at the chat though. I gotta look and see. I gotta go. Because
It's like, I'm gonna have to tell my eye doctor. He didn't do
squint
good.
too much because it makes. Then you gotta buy eye cream when you do that. So. Okay. Look, he's putting all the things on there.
Do you want me to fan you while I'm over there? I could stand over there and fan you.
That's what I need is one of them big old fans.
She is.
John, I'm having hot flashes. It'll quit in a minute.
It's her age.
Oh, I'm kind of hot too.
Oh, that means we're going to freeze.
Don't make the girls freeze on my account.
I don't care.
I'm gonna freeze. I promise you that. If I'm ever cold, I know people are freezing to death around me.
Exactly.
Cold.
Exactly. That's me. And I got a little cold Friday at work. I was like, y'all, I'm a little bit cold. And Stacey went, check her temperature, somebody.
The ladies from the Rise and Shine Women's Conference come to you live to talk about all their upcoming events and uplift you this morning. Is that good?
As long as my girls are all right with it.
Says the ladies from the Rise and Shine Women's Conference come to you live to talk about all their upcoming events and uplift you this morning.
And we're going to recap the conference from September, so that'll be fun.
Ready or not?
Here we come.
Don't wait, point to y'all. Take it away.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are again.
Here we are. Me with my stopped up self.
Oh,
You know,
goodness.
it's like we're dealing with it, but
Hey, Southeast Texas weather, right?
gotta love the goldenrod. Cheers to you, goldenrod.
Yes.
Hey, so listen, we heard you, Hardin County and surrounding areas, when we did our last live. How many of y'all guessed that it would escalate this quickly?
Right?
I mean, I don't know if you recognize where we are. Oh, I might need to go share where we are, but we are at Satsuma Studios.
Yes. Hey.
Silsbee Live. How
And
about
so
it?
he joined in on our last live and invited us, so here we are.
So yeah, got my coffee. What do you got?
I got my protein shake,
She ain't got no coffee.
but she made me put it in a coffee cup.
So we can have little cute coffee cups. I mean, look how cute that is. Isn't that precious?
Read it to him, Amanda.
Okay, so my side that's facing me, because I'm left-handed, I'm going to hold mine different.
How funny.
Mine says, the world needs who God made for you to be. And Martha's side says what?
Mine says, perhaps you were born for such a time as this.
So there-
Esther 4:14.
So there you are. So here we come to you. Just wanted to remind you guys a little bit about us, that we were just two little girls that met. I would say go watch the last live, but Facebook don't hold on to them no more. We met at church. My grandmother was an ordained minister. She was an evangelist. And I grew up in Pearland, but when we came to Silsbee, we were here
Yeah.
almost every other weekend. And so
I didn't even know Amanda didn't live here. That's how often they were here. I thought she lived here.
My husband still forgets that I didn't grow up here. He's like, you remember when back we were in 5th grade, Miss So-and-so's class? I'm like, I don't even know who you're talking about. So it's always.
So we grew up at First Assembly going to church together. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're asking while everybody is joining in, either put hashtag
Yes.
live, hashtag replay. Because, yes, sir. Oh, yeah, I need to share this to my personal page.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
y'all know. Let me do that. But
You
if
know
y'all-
what? Hey, I gotta grab my
That's what we
phone.
got to do. Oh, Martha's got to get her phone, y'all. Where am I at? Let's see. We've got to find Silsbee Live because we got to get this going. I can't even spell Silsbee, y'all. Silsbee. That's how you spell it. Here we go. Silsbee Live. Oh, I got the volume up. Let's turn the volume down.
Okay. I'm back. The one time.
I know. This is me.
She just
And-
chats all the time. You never know.
You never know what I'm going to say. How do I share this? Let's see. Let me figure this out. There it goes. There it goes. Share.
So nothing like learning on the fly, right?
Well, this is the way life. This is real life. Real talk, real life.
There you go.
Real life.
We're just going to be real today. How's your Saturday going? Y'all know we're dysfunctional, and it's no better when we get together.
Listen, somebody's got to keep us in line over here. I think I got it.
Well, then you're going to have to help me out.
Let me see if I did it right.
When I put in,
Look, I'm probably embarrassing my kids. Okay. Yeah.
good morning, y'all.
Join us. So what did you find it?
No.
Okay, give me your phone.
All right. You know, Miss Phone Lady there, she has to do it. Okay. So, yeah, we just wanted to do a little recap, remind you of who we are. So, I'm Martha Jordan, local hairstylist, minister. We are involved with Rise and Shine Women's Conference. I'm one of the co-founders. And so, yeah, we just shared last time about our vision and passion for that. And since then, we've had the conference.
Yes, we did. And
Yeah.
it was amazing. And if you missed it, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Come next year.
You need to plan for next year.
Yes, okay, I think I got it. So what I was going to say was if you're watching live, put hashtag live
Yes.
because we're going to do a drawing. We're going to put like all of the little names that say hashtag live in a drawing. Show them what they're
And you're
going to
going to
get.
get a gift.
Show them what they're going to get.
So we've got some of the T-shirts from the conference. And so we've got one that says restoration. So restoration of every broken place was our theme this year. So you can get a T-shirt. Either that or the T-shirt that I have on actually was this year's conference shirt. And it's we're not broken, we're not abandoned, but we're restored. And so we're all about reaching out to the women in our community. And, you know, we can talk more about that later when we
Yes,
get
yes.
going.
So if you're watching live, put hashtag live. We'll have a drawing for hashtag live. And then if you're watching the replay, you put hashtag replay, and we'll
Yeah.
do a drawing for that one.
Okay.
Also, just drop a comment, say hi.
Yeah,
So
chit
we
chat
can,
with us.
So we can find out who our first viewer is. I mean, if somebody's out there watching, say hi in the chat. I want to see who's watching with us.
Yes.
I don't know if they'll chat on mine
So
or
we've
chat
got
on the
5
live.
people on right now.
Yeah, and I don't know if they're watching from my page or
So,
your
hey,
page.
guys.
So keep an eye on yours down there.
Okay.
But yeah, so we were just 2 little girls that met at church. Martha came into church from the bus ministry.
Bus ministry, 2 years old. They would pick me up on the bus.
And so I don't remember her that young. I kind of remember from when we were like maybe 2nd or 3rd grade. I don't know.
Probably so.
Probably about that time.
More
but
Sunday school age.
yeah.
Doing
Remember
activities.
Remember that time with her. So anyway, but we do have a special guest with us today.
We do. We have a special guest.
I'm so excited to let Martha. I'm gonna let Martha introduce her.
Okay, so our special guest today, I have known her for several years. We have walked a very similar path and went to church for several years together. And then became co-founders of Rise and Shine Women's Ministry. And so, Miss Lisa Lamy, come on and join us. Woohoo!
Yes.
Yes. Awesome.
Good morning. That was my
So, yeah, we had to get Lisa on here with us this morning.
Yes.
And
This is so cool.
yeah.
You got studio applause too.
Yay.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
wonderful.
you.
We have studio applause, y'all.
I've never been a guest speaker or I don't know.
Guest on a show?
On a
talk
show, on a talk show. Never. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
So, this is great.
Martha and I were like,
This is fun.
This is, we had so much fun with our last one and everything. And John, I've known him since he was in high school, and he's like, "Hey, you need to come on
To the studio.
And I was like,
Yeah.
That's great.
oh, this is escalating quickly. I don't know how I feel
Yeah.
about this because I'm just going to be super honest. The live still makes me nervous.
Yeah.
So she does all of her coffee with Mammy, and she does.
It's all Instagram.
It's Instagram. It's the same thing.
It's still
It's just a
live.
different platform.
Yes.
She does it every single morning. Scripture of the week and all that. And then she pulled me in. So guess what? We had to pull you
Yeah.
in too.
Thank you. Thank you.
We don't know where the show is going. Who knows?
Who knows?
The
The Lord
special
knows.
prize for you.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
So there you go.
Ooh, I like
She
it.
brought her own coffee cup.
Prizes?
but
Yes,
it
I've
doesn't
got to bring
match
my
us.
coffee.
It doesn't match.
Oh, I love it. It's like
we're all about being
yours.
just
matching
like ours.
It's like
today with
yours.
our little shirts and everything. So,
It feels weird drinking protein out of a coffee cup.
well, I
Hey.
didn't want you to feel left out.
Yeah, I did bring my own coffee. I'm going to bring coffee. So,
Am I holding it right?
this
for all
coffee
you
cup
coffee
clean?
gurus?
Ma'am.
do you think this coffee mug's clean?
It's
It is. I
clean in
washed it.
Jesus' name.
Okay,
washed
so I
it
can
this
pour.
morning.
I can pour this.
I washed it.
I'm gonna pour this in.
Okay. Yeah, I washed it this morning.
washed it.
I feel like I sound stopped up in cornbread country anyway. I might as well
Yeah.
wash things. So,
So we've told them who we are. Lisa, tell them who you are.
Well, so I was also a bus ministry kid. I grew up in Port Arthur. My dad worked for Texaco, and we lived in Port Arthur until my junior high years when I moved to Silsbee. And that was a culture shock coming from Port Arthur to Silsbee in the 70s, but that's a whole nother show. Anyway, but my dad worked a lot. My mother did not drive. So I was, Val Verde Baptist Church, Groves, Texas. And so that's where I was saved and baptized. But then grew up in Silsbee, became a teacher. That was a lifelong goal. So I taught, and I work a little bit part-time as a licensed counselor now, but have my ministry credentials, which is what Martha and I did together.
Yes.
And so,
We started going to church together at Oak Grove and Fred. Went there
did.
many years, and I always felt like I was walking right behind Lisa. She was the youth leader. Then I became the youth leader. She was the women's ministry leader. I became women's ministry leader.
oh wow.
And yeah,
How
and so
fun.
we went through our ministry credential process together. And it was like, well, instead of following each other, why don't we just do this together?
Absolutely.
So we
but we
became-
do have similar stories. I mean, bus
Yeah.
ministry, I think just family and growing up and just kind of
Yeah.
just things, we connect on a lot of personal things, as childhood
Yeah.
things growing up. So, but we all have our story, right? And that's what I tell
Yeah.
people. Everyone has their story, and it's your story.
And it's important.
And it's
that's what
important.
so many people try to hide, the things they've been through and who they were. But who you were and what you have been through in your life is what makes you who
Right.
you are today.
And that's your story, your testimony.
And it can be used to help somebody
Absolutely.
else. So
And people see where you are now. I mean, they would never have guessed.
exactly.
They
They
that-
think that this has always been, and
Oh,
that's
no.
not the case.
Right, yeah.
You see
No,
the
let's sit
product
down
of
and
what
talk a
God's
while.
done.
Yeah, let's sit down and talk a while.
we could tell you some things.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, experiences, life experiences that you never think that you'll go down and stuff. And when I do get to sit one-on-one with people, being a kid raised in the church, like I said, grandmother and ordained minister. On one side of the family, the other side, we're very strong at First Baptist. My grandfather was a deacon, business owner here in Silsbee, and they're looking at me and they go, "You did what? You went through what?" Just because I appeared to have, I always call it the Beaver Cleaver lifestyle.
Yeah,
Do you know what Leave It to Beaver is?
I do.
I know what Lisa
I know.
Beaver is.
I
Yes.
get,
Yeah.
I get some of them.
Beaver.
I'm dating
Some
myself.
of them that they're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "Never mind, just never mind." But you still go through things. You still go through life. You can't always control what happens around you.
Right.
You can't control what other people do. You just can control how you respond to it. And sometimes we do it right, and sometimes we don't.
Yeah, and that's why our community is so important. Women sticking together, coming together, bonding together.
Knowing that
It's
we
so
all have our
important.
story and
Yeah.
we're, not
We can help
perfect.
each other.
Live in a broken world and
You know, the
Yeah.
mean girl thing in high school, it's like, gosh, we got to be over that. We got to come together and help each other.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
Hey.
But you can sit with us. You can
Yeah.
wear pink and sit with us.
That's right.
Because,
no mean girls here.
No mean girls.
here,
Mm-mm.
we don't have that mentality at all.
No.
But anyway, just again, I wanted to remind y'all, now listen, hashtag live, hashtag replay, whether you document it on Silsbee Live's post with this live or mine or
Yeah.
Martha's.
We can go
'Cause
back and look later.
Yeah, we want to get y'all in on the drawing, and just if there's anything y'all want to know about us during this time, we'll answer it. Never mind.
Maybe.
Maybe. Lisa
No,
said, I don't know
We'll
about
find, we'll find a way to answer it. How about that?
Okay.
Y'all, I want y'all to know I'm real distracted.
You're looking at that screen over
I am,
here.
Yeah.
because
I
look-
told her, I said, don't look at that
I
screen.
can't look at it.
And
It throws
it's like
me off.
Yeah.
opposite of where you are. Like, this is my left hand, but on the screen it looks like my right one. Freaks me out.
Her OCD is going overboard.
Quit looking.
We have to put
Stay
a blind,
focused.
I know,
Focus.
I need-
like the
Like what-
horse
yeah,
with the
like the
blinders
horses.
on.
Sometimes Jesus has to put blinders on you too,
There
You're
you
going
go.
down the
That'll
road, you're
preach.
like,
Yeah.
what is that? That scripture, is it in Isaiah? It says neither look to the right or the
Or the
left,
Yeah,
but just look straight ahead and you'll hear a voice behind you telling you this is, anyway.
that's good.
This is the way to go.
I just need Jesus behind me with goodness and mercy to follow me all the days of my life so that I can figure it out, y'all, because I'm still trying to figure it out. Thought at 54
But that's
I would have it
life.
figured out.
Life. We'll never have it all figured out.
I used to think my
It's
parents.
always a new chapter
That's
coming.
right.
My parents in their 30s, I remember having this conversation with my mother and daddy. And I think I was maybe 42-ish. And I was trying to figure things out. I was at a place in my life to where I was having to like literally start over. I was actually trying to start a dove business. I had white doves.
I'm
I
like,
love
did
it.
you say dove?
Doves.
D-O-V-E.
Doves.
Okay.
I didn't know this either until
I didn't
a
know
couple
this.
weeks
It
ago.
was a snow white dove. Listen.
Listen.
I had my cousin, which I mean, here we are right after October. Listen, y'all, I didn't know I was going to talk about this. This kind of gets me a little in my feelings.
I have some
lost-
Kleenex.
I might need them. I lost my cousin to domestic violence, issue. Her and her oldest son, in December of 2007. And she had previously spoke with me and said she opened a white dove release business in Nacogdoches. And she said, I really want to hit the whole East Coast. Because what they technically are, we got these birds from Michigan, okay? They are pure white homing pigeons, racers. They fly up to 65, 70 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And so the first 6 that we got, we kept them in the dove loft, and then it was the offspring that we would train. Spent several months training, and they would fly. We flew from funerals and stuff down in Beaumont. They would beat us home.
Yeah.
No way.
It
Tell
was
me that.
crazy.
They would
It was
release
crazy.
them at funeral
So,
services.
yeah, I mean, we did weddings too.
Wow.
And I'm
Crazy.
sorry to any bride out there. I was a bride once. I really enjoyed the funerals better because we would usually take 4 doves, and 3 of them would represent the Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And we kept them in a basket together as we were going, and we kept the single one over by himself. He was the first dove born in our loft, and he was born on my cousin Ben's birthday.
How
so
cool.
I kind of named him in honor of Ben. His name was Bendy. I don't know where that came from. Mother said, we're not going to name him. I said, I have to. I have to name them. I have to. So Bendy, I had another one that never wanted to fly in the loft when he was supposed to. Or we found out later it was a she. But whenever it was
This girl
supposed
can
to.
just talk all day.
I'm just listening.
Listen, this is a whole
gosh,
story. When
it's
you have
hilarious.
ADHD, this is a story. Anyway,
Rabbit.
I named this bird Willie Nelson because it never liked to come in on time. It would hang out all night long. Then I found out it was a female, so we changed it to Wilhelmina. But anyway, so I usually would fly them, and I had another pair that I named Lola and Scrappy after brother and sister Dearman. Lola Dearman was another minister that I knew. So we would fly those birds, and I would talk to them before, let them know, hey, guys, this is what you got to do. But we would release, at the graveside, you release the 3, and they go up and they start circling. And as they're circling, they're getting a lay of the land is what they're doing, and they can see more colors than you can. And so they're getting their view as to where they are, and they're still circling because we hadn't released the other one. They would talk and coo the whole way. And we would release the 3, and they're continuing to fly. And then most of the time, the spouse or the parent of whoever had passed away would either hold the bird itself or the box that the bird was in, the basket, the covered basket the bird was in. And I would tell them, when you're ready to release that bird, you release it. And
Wow.
it just helps with the grief process.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I never knew.
To literally release.
I mean, because they would have to hold it, and they're like, the birds are flying. I'm like, yep, they're waiting on the one you got. So when you're ready, you let it go.
Wow.
And it represented the spirit of their
Yes.
deceased loved one. And so to watch them
visual
turn
I have in my
and
mind
let
right
it
now is,
go
whew.
was just amazing. But I was like working in the progress of getting all that together whenever we found out, that Nicole had passed away, and I hit the brakes really hard on doing something like that because I was like, I don't want to make an emotional decision because it's a lot of money involved in that. But we did, and we were just starting to publicize and whatever when I had a huge life shift, and I had to literally go back to work full time. And that's how I became a nurse, because I had to go do something
Yeah.
that I knew would make money,
absolutely.
because before that I was a cosmetologist.
Right.
Worked on an ambulance, and as a cosmetologist, it takes you a while to build up clientele, and I had to have money
Yeah.
right then. So
And it's
will
so
I ever have the
unpredictable.
doves again? Oh, I might.
Wow.
I was
That's
just talking to
beautiful.
Mother
I never
and
knew
Daddy the other
that.
day, and
I
I
know.
said,
I
miss
told her.
my
How did I not
birds.
know? Yeah.
I miss my birds. We had they looked gorgeous flying across the sky, but it was just a beautiful thing,
yeah.
that Nicole left me
Yeah.
with,
Wow.
And we had to go
That's
through a lot.
amazing.
Speaking of restoration, here, let's tie that in. Let
Yeah.
me segue. We had to go through a lot of restoration as a family.
Yeah.
A lot of forgiveness.
Yeah.
The man that took their life, he was found guilty of 2 counts of capital murder and no chance of parole. So, there's that. But I had to get to a point, and I encouraged the rest of the family, we've got to get to a point of forgiveness. We don't want his spirit bound
can't-
up.
yeah.
If God can get through to him in the middle of the jail, let it happen. So be it.
Right. With God,
but-
all things are possible, right?
But the restoration that we had to go through. So saying all that, the conference this year was on restoration.
Restoration. Yeah.
It was on restoration,
Yeah.
and it was amazing.
It
so
was
I'm going to
amazing.
shift it your way. How do y'all come up with a theme for each year? I mean, because last year it was literally just doing the women rise up and learn to shine. And then
First,
this
let's
year was
talk about how we
restoration.
came up
Yeah,
with
let's
the
back-
conference.
yeah.
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 I mean,
Let's
There-
back it.
I need all the tea. Give me all the tea. I need to know.
Well, and so, going to conferences together, we would go to a lot of conferences. And then we
all the women's functions.
all the
together.
women's, would go to all those, Houston, wherever. But then we would always have this conversation. It seemed like we'd always go, why can't we do something like that? Locally, and
And that was our thing. We need something for the women locally
Yes.
because we would go to Kerrville, we would go to Houston, and so it seemed like everywhere we went to a conference, you had to travel. And so there were so many local people that weren't having access to what we
Absolutely.
were going to.
just because if you think about it, I mean, just finding childcare, taking time off from work, just the travel expense,
Yeah.
and, almost
Staying in a hotel.
Staying in a hotel is almost like a mini vacation, and I don't know about you, I can't do that all the time, and
Right.
so, and then too, we talked about we have so many gifted women
In our
community.
Yeah.
Right here in Silsbee and in Hardin County, and so why not tap into what we already have here and let those women rise and shine? And
Yeah. So when we went through the process of getting our credentials, we kept talking about it. So we'd keep talking about, we're going to do this. We're going to do it. We need to do it. And
Right.
every year Lisa would say, Martha, we need to do this. Martha, we need to do it. And so I got to speak actually at a women's conference. Chantel, my sweet friend, invited me to speak at the Impact Conference. And so thank you, Chantel. I love you. And so when she did, Lisa was like, this is it. Okay, we have got to stop putting off our conference because we talk about it for years.
because we do that, don't we?
Yeah, we would make plans.
Everything
and stop.
holds you
next
back.
year.
You're like, oh, what if it
Next
doesn't
year.
work? What if it's not successful?
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah.
We don't have it all figured
How
out.
do
We
do
still don't have
this?
it all
We're
figured out.
nobody. Yeah. So
I don't have it all figured out. Look where we are.
she tells me at the conference, we're doing this. That's it. We're not putting it off anymore. We're going to do it.
So that was it. That was like
it.
literally.
Set the date.
So
Here we go.
Yeah, all of my ladies were at the table, and so I was like, okay, we'll do it. Okay, and I'm thinking, just let me get through this one first. And then it was so awesome being there and seeing that I was able to be a part of that. So then I'm thinking, in a month or two, me and Lisa get together. The next day,
Come on, Lisa. Did
the
you push
next
her?
day, she called me.
Listen, I'm just going to say that's
Yeah.
the teacher in her. She's like,
It is.
you have
We're
got
gonna
an
do it.
assignment.
Boom. The
Lisa
next day,
understood the assignment.
next day she called. Okay, when
go.
are we doing this?
Come on.
So,
do it.
And we talked about all the months that, different things are going on in the community, when it would be good or not good, in our opinion.
Yeah.
And so
yeah.
we came up with the second weekend in September. And so we will, if the Lord wills, always be the second weekend in September.
Until he tells us that it's time for it to stop.
And that's with most major things in life or projects, things we want to do, dreams and visions.
Yeah.
Is that first step.
Yeah.
Is that
Scary.
first step is the scariest. You're just like, like Peter, get out of the boat, step out on the right, and you just got to do it.
Absolutely.
Right.
just
And
have to
I
do
always
it.
think of this scripture, because you think God gives you enough light for the step that you're on. But what Psalms 119, look, I think it's in 119, 105 maybe. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet
119.
and a light unto my path.
Yes.
So a lamp just gives you enough vision, enough
For the
sight
step
for
ahead.
something right there. But the light
Can shine.
shows you at the end of the tunnel. So y'all had that vision for the end of the tunnel, but God just gave
But
y'all
step
enough
by
for right
step
here.
that's the faith walk, right?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
one step at a time. I'm not for sure what this is going to look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the scary part. You don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't want to go sideways off the staircase.
Yeah.
So then we had to come up with a name.
Right.
And
yeah.
so we worked and worked. And, our whole thing is, being women who have testimonies. All of us do. Every woman does. Some of them don't think they do, but you do. But
everybody does.
with the testimonies we have, it was definitely a thing of learning to rise and then also learning to shine. And so that's what we encourage women to do, is to rise up out of the hurts and pains of whatever you've been through, whatever your past is, and to allow God to shine through you. So to let your light shine. So that's how it started.
That was the beginning.
Yeah.
I mean, something simple as just rise and shine.
Rise
Yeah.
and shine.
What that little kid's song, rise and shine and keep it.
God,
I'm
the
not going
glory,
to sing, y'all. I
glory.
can't do it.
It's what we're
With this
called to
voice.
do, right?
So this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine.
Yeah.
Don't let Satan it out.
Yes. So that's how it was birthed. And we were just blessed to have so many people in the community want to join us
Yes.
with that. And so this year was our second conference. And we had it in September. So I don't know how many made it to the conference. If you were there, maybe put a thumbs up
Yeah.
so we'll know that you were there. But we had an amazing turnout our
Yes.
first year. Our second year was amazing.
Oh, look, I'm just like, hey, Brandy. Brandy was our first one last time.
Oh, yay. I haven't even looked at
Hey.
the phone.
I know, it's like
I guess those are the comments. Look,
Yeah,
so
I
many
know,
people
I
are
just-
telling
yeah.
us good
Y'all
morning.
even
I don't know if
share
I,
this-
I don't
share
know if
this
I
to
can
your-
see that.
I know. It's like I had to get my glasses to see.
I have my glasses.
Okay.
I do have my glasses on.
She's like, no.
I think I am due for a checkup,
I
though.
go to look this way, and then I can.
I think I saw Kelly Ford,
That's funny.
Yeah, there's quite a few. Hi, Kathy.
Kathy,
Kathy and
Hey,
Wanda. Kathy's like our big sister,
Yes.
Mama Kathy.
Yes.
I'm
Mama
telling
Kathy, our big cheerleader.
you. We got
We have so many cheerleaders.
Megan was on there saying good morning.
Hey, and speaking of that,
Look,
cheerleaders.
Oh, Martha, Mama's on there. Hi, Mama.
Hi, Mama.
Y'all, this is my mother. I call her mother. I call
And
her
she
mama for
adopted
y'all.
me in, so
Yeah,
Amanda.
now Martha's the favorite.
Y'all are
Yeah.
sisters. But
yeah.
talking about cheerleaders, having we do have cheerleaders, and
do.
that's part of the Rise and Shine vision. Is we have to have cheerleaders in our lives.
Yes.
We have to have those women and men, but those women that are saying, you know what, I see you, I see this in you,
And we have to do that for others as well.
We do, and
Yeah.
and we're called to encourage one another. So we have these women that we've
Yes.
been under and learned from. And
my
I don't want
gosh.
to start naming names because I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave people off. But we have to pass that down.
Yeah. They
And it-
poured into us.
Yes,
We're like
And
the
now we're
Titus
pouring
women
back.
now. And Titus,
Titus,
talks about the older
absol-
women
yes.
teaching the younger women.
Yes.
Y'all, we're crossing over.
Oh my.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. I'm gonna
We're
accept
crossing
it.
over. We're all over the age of.
62's coming quick.
So I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Closer
like,
to retirement.
Yeah.
But yes, we've had a lot of women in this community just really get on board with us. They've helped us. I mean,
Just encouraged,
Yes.
and and that means a lot. Sometimes people just need to just say, "Hey, I see you."
yes.
It's all just.
And what do you need? What can I do? How can I help?
Absolutely. We've had a lot of women that
lot
have
of volunteers.
wanted to be part of
Oh,
it.
you could not put on a conference without a host
No.
of volunteers.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
So
literally,
we love
it-
all our volunteers that have helped us. Thank
when
you.
we have those meetings for that. There's at least 8 to 10 or more,
and we had
people-
different sessions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people there helping us plan. So
Yeah,
it
it's
was
great.
like it wouldn't happen. It would not happen without them and the ones praying. I mean, like we have my grandmother's best friend for years. I call her Auntie Joyce, but
Yes.
the woman covers us and covers this ministry in prayer routinely. Anything that
She's a
goes on,
prayer
I can
warrior
ask
for
her about
sure.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Just so you know, it's not just Facebook. You're on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, all the.
Oh, hallelujah. Thanks for that.
Okay.
Thanks for that. John's just letting us know we're all across the spectrum.
Let me take a deep breath. though.
Hang on, y'all. I'm having a hot flash.
I need a
I told
fan
you
now
I'd come
too.
over there and fan you.
Listen, I'm just going to say, y'all, women didn't tell. I was never warned about this. My mother did not do this. She had maybe one hot flash ever in her life, and Sue Lindemann.
Oh,
Are you
Miss
sure
Sue.
they just didn't tell you, or they forgot?
She only had one.
Oh, okay.
She only had one. It was in the middle of Sunday school. Dennis Stace was her Sunday school teacher, and she was trying to. She had her sweater on. She was trying to be real demure. That used to be the word, demure, about it. And she was going to take her sweater off, and Sue looked at her. And y'all know Sue. If you know Sue
Sue's a
Lindemann,
mess.
I love her.
Yes, she's a hoot.
Somebody tag Sue.
Yeah, we're talking about you, Sue.
Hashtag Sue.
How do you do?
She said, "Carolyn, is that your upper lip with sweat on it?"
Oh, how
And
funny!
they all started giggling. And so Dennis stops class because he thought, what did I do? And Mother said, Carolyn was like, no, Carolyn's just having a hot flash. He never regained control. Anyway,
Oh well.
so I'm sorry.
So she asked us, how do we come up with our theme?
Yes.
Squirrel, we got to get back on
I
track.
know.
back on track.
Rabbit, like, what does Brother Wayne call him? His little rabbit trail? Sometimes
Yes.
you go down them.
Yeah. So, well, we talk. Certainly, we pray about it.
Yes.
We just, we allow God to just what we really feel like. But we talked about rising and shining. First of all, shining, taking your place,
Yeah.
and then, and I know
Just empowering women.
empowering women,
Yeah.
and then the restoration part,
We just prayed and it just really
Yeah.
stood out to us.
and everything
that
just
topic.
kind of fell into place.
So the Lord just
Yeah.
gives it to us. He illuminates it to us, and then the
Yes.
scripture led us to the scripture.
Right.
So
And then we just it just begins to fall in place. The scriptures come, the theme, just everything. I couldn't help but think if you came last year, then you saw this, or you can pull up on our Facebook page and see pictures. But Amanda is usually she's our she heads up our decorations,
Yes.
and she always just has a vision. She's so creative, and so she had this vision of. And I almost get teary-eyed talking about this broken pottery. So if you have
Yes.
not seen that, I encourage you to go and look, because it's just
a
such a
masterpiece.
beautiful
Yeah.
image. All this broken pottery.
Girl, I had a dream. No. Literally, but
It-
yeah.
It was amazing how it all came together, because we had breakout sessions, we had the decorations, and so it was a restoration of every broken place. We talked about finances. We talked about relationships,
Health.
wellness. What else was there?
We had the journaling,
Yeah, we had the journaling,
so you can journal your life of how God restored you.
Grief.
If you wanted to.
restoration through grief, spiritual disciplines.
Yes,
Yeah.
restoring
And then,
our walk.
just every area.
because we
try
have
to
all these
approach
different,
every area.
these different areas in our life, and we
Yeah.
all are in a different season,
Yeah.
and so whatever. And I really felt like women were able to really choose wherever they were in that season, that weekend, what they needed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we had prayer warriors. We have a prayer team, and the leader of that prayer team, God just literally, it's amazing how God uses Cheryl
Yes.
to guide every week prior to. And
Yeah.
we wanted this year to like literally start out with a bang, and whoo, it did.
It did.
It did. It was
amazing.
powerful.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, the
powerful.
speakers
Sister Connie, man, when she
were
got
amazing.
when she got up on that platform, I was praying and just kind of lost in worship, and all of a sudden I heard her voice, and my eyeballs went, "Whoa, what is happening?"
Yes.
Because it just felt it. It was like God was ready to go,
I mean,
and we just opened the gate and let Him have it. Just
yeah.
From
Sister
the
Connie
get-go.
started us off, and Sister Deanna finished us up. It was
From the
amazing.
get-go.
So if you weren't there, you
I'm
got to make
telling
plans
you.
to come next time.
She caught me by surprise whenever she was like, "Everybody get some change out, get you a dime,
Oh, I
get
loved
you a
it.
penny."
Yes.
That
And
was,
that was amazing.
How many of y'all loved it when Sister Deanna told us to get out change? She said, "Don't worry, I'm not taking up an offering."
Just get
That
out a
was
few pennies or
powerful.
something, you know?
Yeah.
And she had us literally throw our change up at the altar, which
Yeah.
up at that broken pottery,
Yeah.
up at all the brokenness that we had. She had us throw change, and it
All
was,
over the floor.
It wasn't as much change money, but the change God wants to bring you to.
And walking through
And then she told everybody, she said, "Get up here and walk through the change."
Everybody has to walk back and forth through the change, so you're walking in your change.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was amazing, her spin on words.
Yeah.
that-
I
was
loved
like,
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was.
because making you, just like y'all had to do when you started the conference. It was, you have this vision, you know what God told you to do, but when you act upon it
Yeah.
in obedience,
Yeah.
that's when things start happening.
Yeah.
That's when the shackles start
Because
breaking,
you
right?
can think about it for years,
Yes. For a long time.
but until you actually
Walk in
take
the
a
change.
step, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You got to put that faith in action,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That was kind of,
Faith without works is dead,
That's
right?
right. So you gotta just
Gotta
do it.
move.
So I
It
don't
was-
know if that's speaking to you. If God's been dealing with you of something He wants you to step out and do, I think
Yes.
this is confirmation for you.
Absolutely.
Whoever that is. Yeah.
Yeah. Somebody out there is ready
and if
to
you
do
need
something.
somebody to partner with you on it, you can even put a little thing in there that you need just prayer. You don't have to tell us what it is, but we will definitely, when we get together, we'll pray about it. Anything y'all, any kind of prayer request, whatever, we will definitely hold you up in prayer. But so when the conference was over, we had such a great time. We have another one coming up next September.
Yep, September the
If you
11th and
have-
12th.
If you have not gone and liked the Rise and Shine conference page, we encourage you to do that. That's where you'll get all the updates.
Yes,
for the
Rise and Shine
conference.
Women's Ministry. This is our logo you see behind us. And so, yes, go like our page, follow our page. We'd love to have you. That way you know what's going on.
Yeah, you'll know what's going on because there's two more things that we definitely want to talk about, and I don't want us to run out of time before we
Yes.
do.
Okay.
Okay.
We do have an upcoming surprise
Yeah.
that we did announce at the end of the conference. So if you weren't there, the girls have a wonderful surprise to share with you that's going to be happening this spring.
Yes.
Okay.
So we were really just praying. It was right before the conference. Maybe, what was it, a month before our conference?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had started our fast and praying and all that. And so I was like, Lord, is this it? Is this what we're supposed to do? Just this conference once a year? Is there anything else? I just want to make sure we're totally surrendering to what you want and listening, trying to step out. And the Lord just really dropped in my heart about our elderly women. And so I contacted these two. I was like, oh my gosh, how do I contact them at once? So I had to do it by text. And they were like, yes. It was
go.
just amazing. And so instantly we were all on board with it. Excuse me. And then we were trying to think of a name. And Lisa, she's the name one.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's the name girl.
She catches
No, I
us.
like words.
She likes
I like
words.
words.
And so we were trying to think of what could we call this, and we wanted it to be something for women 65 and older in our community, a one-day conference to get our elderly women together. You know, some of them are widowed, some, you know, in just different situations, and we wanted to get them together and let them know and honor them that you're important to us. You're the ones who have taught us. We have been mentored by them. And so we want to have a day to pamper and love and just encourage our elderly women. And so, Lisa, tell them the name that you came up with.
Still shining.
Yes.
Still shining.
Still
So
shining.
Rise and shine. And so we want our elderly women to know God's not done with you yet. You still have a purpose. God's plan for you has not ended, and you are still shining. So we encouraged all of our ladies, like, okay, it's 65 and older. And they were like, oh, well, I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50. That doesn't mean me. Yes, it does. You got an aunt, you got a mama, you got a grandma.
That's right.
Get them a ticket.
Yeah.
Get them signed up. We want these women to get out of their homes, to get out of their box, and to come and join with other women.
Just let us
Some of them may need
honor
to know,
them and love on
Yes.
them, and
Yes.
Some of them may need to know that they still have community.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Sometimes as we age, or you know, with just different health issues or whatever, you get so secluded
Yes.
that you don't realize that, like you said, you still have a purpose. We still look
Yes.
to you for guidance. Your life experiences can still help somebody
Absolutely.
and
Yes.
teach. So
Yeah.
And
Yes,
so
we're
we're
excited.
excited about that. It's coming up, and we're going to have that conference April the 25th of 26. So coming soon.
And 26 is coming soon, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right around the
Yeah.
corner. It's like, what? This is November. How did that happen?
And that'll be a day,
One day.
a one-day
a
thing,
day
yeah.
conference. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to do what, like maybe 9 to 2, 9 to
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that area, we're going to feed them lunch and pamper them. And so we will be getting more
and where's the
information out.
location for that?
It's going to be
Are we doing it at New Covenant?
New
At
Covenant.
New Covenant
Okay.
here in Silsbee. Yeah, New
Yeah.
Covenant
Covenant.
Church.
Tickets available.
We haven't posted those yet.
We're still working some
We're
details
still working
out.
on that,
Yeah.
and so, but we will have tickets available. So if you want to sponsor someone, you know, and this is for all denominations. This is for all the women in Hardin County, and so in the surrounding areas. If you can get here, we want you here.
Yes,
So
Yes, yes.
yeah, it's not one particular church or one particular denomination.
If
We
you're
are
in
all
the sound
God's
of our
children.
voice and can get here, come on,
Yes.
65 and older. For
So
that
mark
one.
your calendars, April the 25th of 26. So we're excited about that.
It's
gonna be great.
A new
be
new
fun.
thing. But I even was talking to a lady. She actually lives in Silsbee, but she goes to church in Beaumont. And I was telling her about it, and she's like, "Well, I don't have a Facebook," so I had to make a note in my phone to call her when tickets are available
Oh yeah,
and stuff. Because she was like, "How are we gonna find out about it if we don't have a Facebook? If we don't have?" I said, "Well, we might send flyers out. I guess maybe I don't know."
Yeah, we need to send some flyers
But
to
I
each
told her
church or
that
something.
we would let her know, because she was like writing it on her calendar already and
Wow.
and everything.
Yeah.
So
That's
I have
exciting.
I have a little sticky note at my desk at work to remember to call her and her buddy whenever it's coming, because she's like, "We will load the bus up." I'm
Hey,
like, "Come
come
on,
on.
Yes,
come
that's
on."
exciting.
Because, you know, we love doing that kind of stuff together, right? We love going to those events and conferences. And,
Yes,
yeah.
Sometimes you
fun
just need girl
stuff.
time.
You just
Yeah.
need girl time, absolutely.
you do, and they do too. They need that time of community together too. And some of them live alone, and that would be a great day of just being together. We have an activity planned, and we're still in the working phase of
Yes.
that, the planning phase.
Yes,
So,
most
but we've got a vision for decorations already.
Already, I'm so
Already,
excited
yeah.
about it. I'm trying to get everything together. I've got a girl that's working alongside of me. Hi, Michelle. That we're trying to already get some stuff together. I mean, literally, we had cleaned up from the Rise and Shine conference, and she and I had talked about some of it. And I sent her a few pictures of some things I had, and she immediately started like going through her house, because we try to get decorations from our own
Yeah,
home,
yeah.
so that we're not spending extra. I don't want the extra money to go to
Yeah,
decorating.
yeah.
I want it to go
To worthy
literally
causes.
where it needs to be. And so she was like flying through her home. She goes, "Oh, I got this and I got this." I was like, "Oh, I like that and I like that and I like." So I'm just going to come shopping at every's house to find things that I
Yeah.
want.
If you got decorations, we're gonna come get them.
I'm just going to say I might be like heading out there, but I've got neat ideas
Yeah.
So
You always do.
That little brain is just a turning right
going,
now. Can
always,
you see it in her
always
eyes?
going.
I'm just listen. I think that's my therapy. I think that's how I stay sane. Honestly, is creating with my. I was made in the likeness of Jesus, and He likes to create with His hands. So.
There you go.
See, He made you and you and you, and we're all masterpieces.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm glad you grabbed that because I was looking at our time.
Wow, y'all, we have been
goes by
talking
fast.
for 44 minutes already. So we wanted to tell you, for those that came to the Rise and Shine conference and you purchased a ticket. So what we do with that ticket is to pour, the money that is raised, the purpose is to pour back into our own community.
We're now a nonprofit.
Yes.
Yes.
We are a nonprofit organization.
Yay!
So we're very excited about that. We have had an amazing person in the community that helped us with that, and we are so thankful for
Yes.
them. And we were just blessed. It was a true blessing for us to be able to get our 501c3 status, and everything worked out. And so,
I'm sorry. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Rhonda. Hey, I just want to acknowledge y'all. We're glad you're watching.
it's like, if you're watching, hey, don't forget to put
Yeah,
hashtag
live.
or hashtag replay.
So you can get in for the drawing.
Yeah.
If
I
you're
see
watching the
Miranda
replay,
on there. Yeah.
if you're watching the replay, do hashtag
Y'all,
replay
we're all
later.
blind.
But
We can't see the little
I
print
know,
on
it's
the
like, I gotta,
screen.
here I go. I'm trying not to look at the screen, but y'all look. Oh, there's goes some hearts. I love the hearts.
Yes.
Hey, everybody throw some hearts
I
right
see
now if you're
Sarah.
watching. I
Yes.
just want to see them
Sarah
all go up on the
Williford.
screen.
If you're on right now, yes, throw those hearts up.
We like that. That's just
Love
going to,
it.
oh, look at my hair. Okay.
It's not a mirror, Amanda.
I know, right?
You already sweated that hair down.
Okay, so here
Okay,
goes
so
all those
squirrel
hearts.
back on topic.
Yes.
So the donations, the money that was raised. So we had donated to 6 organizations, and then we also donated to the church for hosting, allowing us to have the
We
conference
talked
there.
about doing like a vote and doing like all, a different one each time. And then we just wanted to give a little bit to everybody.
Yeah.
We wanted to share
Yeah.
the love.
We came up with a list, and we tried to pick 1 or 2, and
Couldn't
it
do
was
it.
like we couldn't do it. How do you leave somebody out? So I'll tell you about the first 3, and I'll let Lisa tell you about the next one. So the first place that we donated to was Christian Care Center here in Silsbee. And so I don't know if you've ever benefited from Christian Care Center or donated, but it is an amazing place. Miss Patsy and her crew that she has over there are amazing. And so if you're looking for some place to donate to yourself, all of these will be amazing places. So they're open Monday through Wednesday from 10 to 1:30, and they provide food and things that are needed. Do they still provide clothing? Do y'all know?
I don't.
They do?
They do.
They
Okay.
do.
I was gonna say, we didn't
Okay.
even think to ask when we were over there that day.
So, but they help when, I can remember times being a kid and my mama was going through hard times. I remember the Christian Care Center giving us groceries. And so I myself benefited from that. So it feels amazing to be able to give back.
And I know right now, I think there is an extra need.
Yes.
The holidays. And
With everything
just- and
going
with
on,
everything going
with the
on.
economy.
Yeah.
I think
So-
that they literally, during this time of the year, and then as school's letting out, there's usually a great need for it because so
Summer.
many kids
Yeah.
benefit from the free meal plan at school.
Right.
And then when they're not in school, the parents
It's hard
they
on
need
the
they need that
families.
extra
Yeah.
that extra help.
lower
so
income
always remember those little food banks like that.
Yes, all of them. This just happens to be our local one. And so we donated to them. And then we were also able to contribute to the Boys and Girls Club here in town. And so Miss Irene Brooks is over that. And they're open Monday through Friday from 3 to 7. And so I didn't realize that they stayed open so late. And they're over at the old junior high building, one of the buildings there. And they've been doing a lot of work in there. Lisa and I got to go that day and present them with our money. And, they were so excited. And
And a lot of the kids, I just remembered, a lot of the kids were at either cheer practice or playing out, playing football, I think was going on. And anyway, and I'm just going to throw this out there because maybe your wheels will get to turning, but they had planted a garden. They have a raised garden bed, and it's kind of back behind where the old tennis court was.
Yeah,
Those of
there's
you
a
that went to
square back
school
there.
there. And so they planted, I believe, last spring. Well, it needs some work.
Yeah.
It needs to be weeded. Someone
through there
to
with a
till
tiller.
it, to fertilize it, to get
Yes.
it ready for spring. The kids loved growing things. Miss Brooks was telling
Yes.
us.
Well, they
And
were
s-
able to eat fresh
Yes.
produce.
Yeah,
They fed that to the children there, and so the watermelon or cucumbers, whatever they
different
grew,
things they grew.
they were able to feed to the children there. It was amazing.
But we talked about not forgetting them so that we could find some people.
Yeah.
And I even thought about contacting the high school 4-H. I don't know if that's a project they may would take on, is to
Yeah.
help them with that raised garden bed.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you're someone that's interested in helping the Boys and Girls Club with that garden area, contact Miss Irene Brooks, and if you will message me, I can give you her phone number. But that would be an amazing blessing to the Boys and Girls Club. Yeah.
Teach the kids all kind of neat things.
Yes. So then the last one I'll tell you about, and I'll hand it over to Lisa, is Celebrate Recovery. And so Mark, Sarah, and Stephen are over Celebrate Recovery. It's a program that happens over at New Covenant Church. And so when I heard Celebrate Recovery, I thought drug addiction, alcohol
But
addiction.
it's so much more.
And whenever I told Mark, I said, tell me about it. And he began to tell me, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Wow,
And it's
it really
Hardin
touched my
County
heart.
Celebrate Recovery, and also Hannah. Hannah is part of that.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
left her
that's
out.
okay.
But so yeah, it's any trauma, any abuse, anything that you've been through, and you need recovery. You need to go through a healing process or restoration. They go over so many different areas.
So relationships.
Yeah.
I mean, just all kinds, any kind of hurt,
Absolutely.
trauma. So it's not just because I think you're right. People hear it and go, "Oh, well, I don't have an addiction
I don't have an
issue."
addiction.
It's so much more than
It's
that.
not addiction, it's hurt, and it's recovery from that hurt. Because it's one thing to be hurt, but we got to move past that hurt. We can't be a victim, we got to be a victor.
Absolutely.
And so we all go through different types of hurt, but you got to overcome and you got to move past that because
Sometimes-
the enemy will keep you
Right.
trapped in that place
Absolutely.
if he can.
right.
And
Sometimes
so-
the core issue of the addiction is because of a hurt.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
And so get healing.
And so those three are the first three. And so,
Okay.
Miss Lisa, if you want to tell about the others.
Okay, so I actually saw this on Facebook when we got to talking about who we were going to give to, and I saw this a few weeks before we met on Facebook, and this is a ministry through Agape Church, and it's called Embrace Grace. And Ariel Mitchell and Trish Hodges, they head that up. But
Yes.
Embrace Grace is a ministry for single women who are pregnant, and so they help go with them through that pregnancy and ministry and provide support.
And they educate them.
And they
have
educate.
a 12-week program.
Well, it's a 12-week program. So you can find them though if you'll go to Facebook. It's called Embrace Grace, and it's through Agape Church. And
Yes.
so that's how you can contact them. And so I saw that and said, oh wow, we have what a need.
Yeah,
in any community, but we have that here. And so I don't know how many people know about Embrace Grace. And so
And it's not just a thing that was like, oh, it's teen pregnancy. It's single mothers, single expecting mothers,
single
of all
moms.
ages,
Yeah.
and so helping them, educating them, encouraging them. Because in so many times when you find yourself in that situation, it can be heartbreaking, and if you,
feel
especially if
alone,
you don't
yeah.
have support, and so they come alongside these women and love on them and encourage them and help educate them if they're not educated on being a mother.
Right. Yeah. So I think that's a great program. So we
Yes.
did donate to them, and so also Hardin County Crime Victims Assistance.
Yes.
And so their office is over at the court annex. And so, our first conference that we had,
Yeah, they came.
they came. We actually had a few vendors, and we invited them to come because sometimes we don't know all the resources we have right here.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of people that don't know about this. And so this is Hardin County Crime Victims Assistance is to assist people who are victims of domestic violence, rape, and so they are there to provide assistance, counseling, help with the court system. And so it's important that we know where to send people for help. We have resources here.
There's so many women that feel like they can't get out
Right.
of those situations. I'm stuck. I have no one to help me. And maybe if you don't have any family to help you, this program can help you. And there's people out there that'll help you.
Yeah,
There really are. You
absolutely.
don't have to be stuck.
Yeah. And then another one used to be called Harvest House. They've changed the name. It's called Embracing Freedom. And they help people, individuals who are victims of sex trafficking.
Yes.
And, you know,
that is everywhere today.
That is everywhere, because I mentioned this and someone went, "What? We don't have that here. What are you
Yes,
talking about?"
we do. Oh, yes, we
Oh,
do.
yes, we do. And so this actually was a ministry that was birthed by individual from Beaumont. But anyway, it's really grown, and they help the individual go through, you know, the court system. I mean, they're connected with the court system and helping those individuals walk
Come
through
out.
that, come
Yeah.
out of that.
Yeah.
But they also educate people. So they will come into schools. We had them come to Oak Grove one
Yes.
time to
They did a
speak.
presentation for
They
us.
will come do a presentation to
It was
educate
really
us.
eye-opening.
Because we think sex trafficking is someone's going to pull up and grab you and put you in a van. It's just so much
Yeah.
more.
Some
And
people are living in their own homes,
Yes.
and they're still being sex
Yes,
trafficked.
absolutely.
There's so much that we are not aware of
we just
as a
don't know
community.
how it works.
Yeah.
And so if you want to know, reach out to them, invite them to come into your organizations
Oh,
to
yes,
present,
to your churches,
to
yeah.
tell you what they're about. And
Absolutely.
so,
yeah. And so everything that we are trying to do is just really trying to pour back in to the women of our community. And, you know, because in some way or other, we've all been in the places
Right.
where these
Right.
organizations help. And so we want the women to know, yes, we want to uplift you spiritually, but we also want
Wanna
to help
equip
you
you,
practically and let you know that there is help out there. And so our goal is just to empower women.
yeah, right.
You know?
Because, you know, if we empower women, we're going to empower a mother, a wife.
Yeah.
So we're empowering families, we're empowering
Yes.
children
Yeah.
who are going to empower the next generation.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Y'all, it's been good.
It has been good.
Yeah. So
Yeah, just trying to equip the next generation, or even
Yeah.
the ones in our generation.
Yeah.
And
Well,
let
to
you know you're
encourage
not
our
alone.
sister that might be down.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if I'm down, you got to pick me up. If you're down, I got to pick you up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just to know, you know, we're here.
We're here for each other. Yeah.
Is
That's
it.
what community's about. And so
Yep.
if we can lift one another up, it's what we're called to do, right? To
Absolutely.
encourage one another.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to just kind of start wrapping up. I mean, we've been
We've
on
been
here for
going.
a second.
Yeah.
We have a lot
So
to
Isn't
talk
it
about, though.
amazing how much we can talk about? And
you just sit and chat.
just-
Lisa was so worried.
I was
she
worried
said,
about
"I don't
doing
know,
this,
y'all.
y'all.
We
Listen,
didn't have a
going li-
script or
telling
just
you,
going
live will take
live."
you just,
Yeah, but hey, I can talk. That's what I do. I talk and listen for a living, so I'm pretty good at that. But to be live and go,
yeah.
Did
Yeah.
we get it just right?
Yes.
Well,
it's gonna have to
before
be
we
just
do
right.
wrap it up, is it okay if I share?
Yes,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
So I'll be real quick. I won't preach today. Today's not my turn to preach. But I was reading my daily reading this morning. I'm in Zechariah, and so Zechariah chapter 3. I just want to read this to you real quick. It's talking about the vision of Joshua and the high priest. It says, chapter 3, verse 1. Then he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right hand to accuse him. And the Lord said to Satan, "The Lord rebuke you, Satan. The Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebukes you. Is this not a burning brand taken out of the fire?" Now Joshua had on filthy garments and was standing before the angel. And he said to those standing before him, "Take off his filthy garments." Then he said, "See that I have removed from you your iniquity, and I will clothe you with rich robes." And so when I read that this morning, it just hit me. I was like, you know what? I don't know about you, but I've been through times in my life where I just felt so dirty, so filthy. I had messed up too much. There was nothing that could be done for me. You know, I went to church as a little girl, ran from God for several years because of hurt and abuse, and then thank God he doesn't give up on us. And so I want to say today, if you find yourself in a place where you feel like I'm just filthy, Y'all don't know. They're on that talk show, and they just got it all together. They don't know me. They don't know my story. Well, I want you to know you don't know how my story went either.
Right.
But I'll share it with you if you ever need me to. But I've been through a lot of places that weren't so good. I've been through a lot of hard times. And even when I was in those times of feeling so filthy and so dirty, I knew that God still loved me. And so I want you to know, if you're out there and you feel like you're too far gone, that you are not. No matter how filthy you think those rags are, God loves you and you are his child. And he will tell you, just like he told for Joshua, take off those filthy garments and take this robe of white that I have for you. And so that's salvation. All we have to do is come to the Father, just surrender to him and ask him into our hearts. And then he gives us that righteousness that is his. Amen.
Absolutely. That's good.
So do y'all have anything you
good.
want to add to that? I almost got to preach and I had to
I
stop.
know.
don't tell
Saw you
you.
reeling back in.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, I felt it coming.
Good
But
stuff.
hey, if you don't know the Lord, or if you're just in a place where maybe like me, you ran from the Lord, hey, if you need someone to talk to, give one of us a
Absolutely,
shout out.
reach out.
Message us privately. Call us if you know our numbers, because God is loving. He loves you and he cares for you, and he is there with open arms.
God, he sees you.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we enjoyed visiting with you today.
This was
Thank you
fun.
so much for joining
Thank you
in.
for letting me be a
Yes.
guest.
Yes,
it
thank you
was
for joining
fun.
our
We
show,
like having
Lisa.
special guests. Y'all give it up for Lisa. Woo.
Woohoo.
It was fun. It was fun.
Our dear friend, yes.
So,
I thank God for this friendship
Oh, I
that he's
do
given
too.
us.
Yeah.
Brought
I
us
do too.
together.
We need that. And that's what we, Rise and Shine, I mean, this, we all have our little inner circle of friends and things, but Rise and Shine is a big friendship circle.
Yes.
We want you to be part of it.
Yeah.
We want everybody to be
yeah,
part of
come on.
that.
Yeah.
be looking
You're our
for, if
friends.
you haven't liked the Rise and Shine conference page, I'll try to go back later and link it in the comments so that you can go like it, so that you can see when things are happening
Yeah.
within our little community of things.
Yeah.
So you'll know when the conferences are coming, and you can be sure to be involved with that.
Absolutely.
And who knows where me and Martha are going to end up next.
Ooh.
We're coming up with
Hey,
a name.
she's making me do this with her monthly.
I mean, well, we did.
I think
what-
we skipped a little bit
yeah,
this
we're
time.
kind of about 6 weeks
Yeah.
this time, but routinely 4 to 6 weeks, we're going to come up with something. Who knows? Just to let y'all know what's going on around us. But I'm sure after every conference, we'll have another recap so that y'all will
Yeah.
know what's going on. And
Rise and Shine recap.
Lisa,
Rise and Shine recap. Yes.
Lisa will
That sounds
probably be a
good.
regular with us. She doesn't know that
good.
yet, but she'll probably be pretty regular with us most of the time. But anyway, thanks for joining us today.
Yes.
We'll see
Thank
you guys
you.
later.
Bye.
I'm